Welcome guys to my channel, and this review on the series of matrices and determinants. We are asked to look for the cofactor of a matrix. And how would you find the cofactor of a matrix? There's a particular step you need to look for the cofactor of a matrix. You look for the cofactor of a matrix, you check out the minor of the matrix before looking for the cofactor. Now the cofactor is defined, the element in the cofactor matrix is defined as minus 1 raised to power I plus j times the times the element of the minor matrix. So that means to take this out, I have to look for the minor of the matrix first before checking out the cofactor. So that means for this same solution, I have to look for the minor of the matrix. So what is the minor of A? Minor of A is blocking this column and blocking this row, and I have a what? A 1. Good. Next one for 5. 5 blocks this column and blocks this row. I have a 3. Next one, 3 blocks this column and blocks this row. I have a 5. 1 blocks this column and blocks this row. I have a what? A minus 2. That is the minor of this matrix. Now what will now be the cofactor of what? Of A. Let me do it. It is A minor. A minor. What is the cofactor of A? Good. Now how do you find the cofactor of A? Very easy. You start with a plus in the first row. You just alternate plus and minuses throughout the row. The next row will be minus plus minus plus. Third row is plus minus plus like that. So for here you have it start with a plus, and it's plus 1, you have a plus 1. Minus 3, you have a what? Minus 3. Minus and this you have a minus 3. Now second row you start with a minus. First row you start with a plus, plus, minus like that, like that. Next one you start with a minus plus, minus plus. So for here plus minus that goes out, minus plus. Minus times 5 is what? Is minus 5. And plus and minus 2 is what? Is minus 2. That is the cofactor of what? Of this matrix. Let's check out another example. So we have let's call this matrix B. Let's call this matrix B. So in that case, you have to look for the what? The cofactor of this matrix. I have to look for the what? The minor. The minor of B is what? A block 7. 7 blocks out the what? This column and this row, and this the what? A 3. That's it. Minor of 7. The minor of 2 blocks out this column, blocks out this row. I have a what? I have a 1. 1 for 1. 1 blocks out this column, blocks out this row. I have a what? A 2. And 3 blocks out this column and this row. I have a what? I have a 7. That is how you check for what? Check for the minor of what? Of matrix. But how do you find the cofactor of B? Find cofactor of B. The cofactor of B will now be the what? Minus 1 raised to power I plus j of what? Of matrix B. Can you see that? Of matrix, of the minor of matrix B. That's what you put what? The cofactor of B. Now that will be equals to what? That will be equals to, start with the plus. Plus times 3 is what? Is a 3. Minus 1, minus a, minus 2 and 7. Plus, minus, minus and plus. As that you check for what? The cofactor of the what? The matrix. Good. So it's the minus times 2 minus 7 is what? 7. Now let's look for it what? 3 by 3. So you have the matrix R equals to 1 1 4 1 minus 1 1 2 1 1. Find the cofactor of R. Find the cofactor of R. Good. So we know we can't find the cofactor, we can't look for the what without looking for the minor. Let's find my minor. What does that give me? That gives me what? I have to clean this place. See the definition. Okay, so how do you find the minor of what? Of R? 1 blocks out this column, blocks out this row. I'm left with minus 1, 1, 1, and 1. You can see this column and this row, minus 1, 1, and 1, and that is equal to what? This and this is what? Is minus 1 and minus 1. Minus 2. So that is minus 2 here. Next one. 1 blocks out this column and blocks out this row. You can see this and this. 1, 1, 4, and 1. So you have what? 1 and 1 is what? Is 1 and minus 4. 1 and 4 is 4. 1 minus 4 is what? Is a minus 3. So you have a minus 3. Next one. 2 blocks out this column and this row. C and this, so you have what? A 1 minus 1, 4 and 1. Good. So for that, you have a what? A 1. Can see 1 times 1 is what? Is 1. This and this is what? Is minus 4. 1 plus 4, and that is 5. Or 5. Can you see that? Next one. 1 blocks out this column and blocks out this row. You can see 1, this column and this row. 1, 2, 1 and 1. You are left with 1, 2, 1 and 1. You block out the column, you block out the row, you now take the remaining element. So you have a 2, you have a 1 and a what? And a 1. Let's take that out. Let's find the determinant of this. The determinant of this will be what? 1 times 1 is 1. Minus 1 times 2 is what? Is 2. Minus 1. And minus 1 here. Good. Next one. For this element blocks this column and this row. I'm left with 1, 2, 4 and 1. You can see blocks out this place and blocks out this place. Can you see that? So I'm left with 1, 2, 4 and minus 1. 4 and 1. It's just like your X and O when you do play games in high school. The same idea is what happens here. So you have 1, 2, 4 and what? And minus 1. So you have a 1 and you have a what? 8, and that is what? Minus 7. So good. That is for that. Next one you have a what? A 1 here. So I'll clean this up. I'll clean this line up. For that, I'll take this. So I have that. Next one, this element. This element, you have blocks this column and this row and this row. You can see this and this. 1, 1, 4 and 1. What does that give me? 1 times 1 is 1. Minus 4 times 1, 4, and that is what? Minus 3. Good. I check what the what? The minor of the what? The matrix. Next one. For 4 blocks this column, blocks this row. This and this. 1, 2, minus 1 and 1. Minus 1 and 1. 1 minus 2, and that is 3. Can you see that? That is give us what? 3. Next one. 1 blocks this column and this row. 1, 2, 1 and 1. 1, 2, 1 and 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Minus 2. Minus 1. Minus 1. Good. Next one. 1 blocks this column. Blocks this row. Can you see? 1, 1, 1 and minus 1. 1, 1, 1 and minus 1. So for that you have a what? A minus 1 minus 1 times 1 which is 1 minus 2. You have a 2. That is the what? The minor of this matrix. Now how do you find the cofactor of R? The cofactor of R can be checked after before the what? The minor of this matrix. And how do you do that? That means you what? We take the what? The plus and minuses of what? Of each element. Let's start with that. So what we do here is what? A plus, minus, and a plus. You alternate the signs. Plus, minus, plus. Here will now be what? A minus, plus, and minus. A plus, minus, and plus. Can you see that? So you fill the minor with pluses and minuses. But this how it goes. You start the first row with a plus, the second row with a minus, and the third row with a plus. So let's assume you have a fourth row with a minus. So plus, minus, plus, like that. So just start with the minus here, alternate it, start with the plus here, alternate the signs. You can see plus, minus, plus, like that. Plus, minus, like that. But here you start with the what? A minus, plus, minus, plus. Here a plus, minus, plus, minus. So you start with the first row, plus, minus, plus, second row, minus, plus, like that. So just alternate it like that. Then you have plus times minus 2 is what? It's a minus 2. Minus times minus 3 is a what? A plus 3. Plus times 5, you have a what? A 5. Minus times minus 1, you have a what? A plus 1. This and this, you have a what? A minus 7. Minus and minus 3, you have a what? A plus 3. Plus and 3, you have a what? A 3. Minus and minus 1, you have a what? A plus 1. And this, you have a what? A minus 2. That's the check for the cofactor of a 3 by 3 matrix. And this is a 3 by 3 matrix. This is the cofactor of these matrices. Let's go on to another example. Example 5. Number 4. matrix C. Let's find a matrix. Let's call that matrix T. So we ask for the factor of a matrix. Let's take the matrix. As we have let's say 0, 1, and 0, minus 1, 0, 4, 2, 0, 1. Let's check for this. Then put the 1 here, and then put the 2 here. So let's find the what? Find cofactor of T. How do you do that? The cofactor of T can't be solved without looking for the what? The minor. So what is the minor? Good. The minor start with minor. 0 occupies this, 0 occupies this. 0, 0, 1, and 1. 1 and 1. What does that give me? 0. And that is 0. You have a 0 here. Good. Next one. 1 occupies this, occupies this. You have a what? 1, 0, 0, and 1. 1 minus 0, and that is 1. You have a 1 here. Good. Next one. 2 occupies this column and occupies this row. 1, 0, 0, and 1. The same thing. You can see. Here for here you have this. You have this 1, 0, 0, and 1. Likewise here too. This and this. 1, 0, 0, and 1. 1 times 1 is what? So let me write again. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 0 is what? 0. You have also have a what? A 1. Good. Next one. For 1. 1 occupies this what? Row and this column. So you have minus 1, 2, 1, and 1. What do you have? You have a minus 1, minus 2, and that is the what? A minus 3. So you have a minus 3 here. Good. Next one. For 0, 0 occupies this row and this column. So we have 0, 2, 0, and 1. 0, 2, 0, and 1. You can see 0 occupies this 0 occupies this column, occupies this row. So you have this left, and that will be what? 0 minus 0, and that is 0. Next one. This element occupies this column and this row. Occupies this column and this row. So you have 0 and minus 1. 0 and 1. 0 minus 0, and that is what? 0. You have a 0 here. Next one. For this element occupies this column, occupies this row. Minus 1, 2, 0, and 0. This is 0 minus 0, and that is what? 0. You have a 0. Next one. 1 occupies this column and occupies this row. So you are left 0, 2, 1, and 0. 0, 2, 1, and 0. What do we have here? 0 times 0 is 0. 2 times 1 is what? Is 2. And that is 0 minus that is what? A minus 2. Next one. 1 occupies this column and this row. So 0 minus 1, 1, and 1. You can see 0 times 0 is what? Is 0 minus 1 times 1 is what? Is minus 1. Minus 1 times 1 is minus 1. So it's 0 minus 1. That is 0 plus 1. This is 1. 1. So that is the minor of this matrix. But what will now be the cofactor of this matrix? The cofactor of matrix T will now be equal to the what? By getting pluses and minuses alternating in the first row. Second row we start with minuses. Third row we start with what? Pluses. So plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. Can you see that? So that will be what? Plus and 0 is what? Is a 0. A minus 1. Minus and 1 is minus 1. Plus 1. This and this. Minus and minus is what? Is a plus 3. Because minus and minus is a plus. Plus and 0 is still a 0. A 0 here. A 0. Minus times minus is what? Plus, you have a what? A 2. And plus and 1 is what? Is a 1. That is the cofactor of matrix T. Subscribe to my channel for more interesting video. I would like you guys to like and share to your friends so they can be able to what? To gain from this type of interesting mathematics video. Thank you guys.